Alright guys, so let's head into our third topic of the conversation today, and that is the Jake Paul preparation for his match versus Ben Askren. You guys, I don't know what to say. Well, I do, because that's why I'm here. So, as you guys may know, Jake Paul is taking on Ben Askren on, well, this is March 28th, but it is April 17th. And I've been hearing a lot of stuff from the Jake Paul's camp. As you guys may know, Jake Paul has been training with Jorge Masvidal, and Jorge is the person that gave Ben Askren a fucking 5 second knockout. Oh my goodness, 5 second knockout, and that was essentially Ben Askren's last match in the UFC. And you guys, that is ridiculous. I mean, and this is what I meant when I say ridiculous. 5 second from a guy who is a former Bellator champion and one championship champion, and now he's fighting Jake Paul. You guys might know my position, my stand on this. I've been saying this for the last while. If you have been watching this, is that I am a fan of Jake Paul. Not that big of a fan, because at the end of the day, I believe that this is an entertaining fight. And excuse me, I've said this previously, is that Ben Askren, I realize that he is a former Olympian, and he is a former, like I said, one and Bellator champion, but this is a boxing match. If I am gonna put my money on this, which I'm gonna put in a few dollars. How much? I'm not sure yet. And it's just going to be a friendly wager between me and my friends. But you guys, I honestly believe that Jake Paul is going to knock out Ben Askren. So let's get back to the topic of the conversation, and that is, who has Jake Paul has been training with? So his first training partner that was covered by the media, that was posted to MMA Junkie, to social media, to Twitter, Instagram, and even posted on MMA Fighting, is that his first training partner to get ready for this fight, like I previously mentioned, was Jorge Masvidal. And as of last week, like I said, today is March 2nd, he has also been training with the former boxing champ in Evander Holyfield. Holy smokes, man. I mean, this is what Jake Paul's doing to get him prepared for this fight, because he is taking this fight seriously. And Evander, he's a legend of the sport, in the sport of boxing. And that is what these guys are competing in. If that's the case, where's Ben Askren? What has he been doing? I have not seen anything from him. I've not heard anything from him. And this is the reason why I am bringing this up. Jake Paul is taking this seriously. I don't know if Ben Askren is taking Jake Paul as seriously as Jake is taking Ben. It's just the fact that I realize that this is a boxing match, and Ben Askren has been he's been in multiple championship fight with people at a higher caliber. But at the end of the day, you guys, that those fight that he was in was mixed martial arts. This is just pure stand up. There's no kicking, there's no takedown. Yeah. And Ben Askren, he is a former Olympian, and he's a wrestler. At the end of the day, he is a wrestler. And wrestling is one of his biggest arsenal when it comes to fighting. And fighting, where he got most of his winnings before he go to the UFC, which, as you guys know, when he went to the UFC, he lost. He essentially lost. I believe he lost 2 out of 4. So I believe it's 2-2. He lost to Damian Maia. He lost to, of course, Jorge. And holy smokes, I believe that is it. He's 1-2, which is 1 win, 2 loss, 3 fights. Because the only fight that he actually won was against Robbie Lawler. And to me, I thought that was kind of fluke as well. So he could have been 0-3 in UFC, but instead he is 1-2. I don't know what to say, man. You guys, I will be honest with you. I am I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I am not that big of Jake Paul fan, but in this fight, in this competition coming up, I am gonna pick him for the win. I am gonna be a bit of a fan. It's just the fact that at the end of the day, who doesn't like a bit of a circus fight? And to me, I believe that this is one of them. So, Jake Paul training for Ben Askren with Jorge, and now with Evander Holyfield. Those are big names, and I've not heard anything from Ben Askren. I am hoping that he's taking this as seriously as Jake is, because, or else he's just gonna get knocked the fuck out. And at the end of the day, do you want to see that? Do I want to see that? Maybe, possibly, yes. Because I am a fight fan. I like to entertain. I like circus fight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is what I like. This is what I enjoy, and that is the main reason why, when it comes like mixed martial arts as a whole as well, I prefer to watch. This is just me, okay? I prefer to watch the heavyweight. I prefer to watch the heavyweight go in and slug it out, because I realize that there could always be that one punch knockout, which I enjoy watching. Rather than, okay, like I said, it's just me, because I like a slugfest, rather than, let's say a lightweight or featherweight or even a bantamweight that would just go in there and try to, I don't know, like, technique is the word that I'm gonna use. They're gonna win, but at the end of the day, that these guys at 145, 135, they don't have the knockout power as the heavyweight, which is, I'm not trying to be negative on them. It's just the reality of the situation. So yeah. So I am looking forward for a knockout. I am looking for 2-8 knockout. I am picking right now, you guys. If you guys have been listening, I have been high on his I have been speaking volume of Jake Paul, because I honestly believe that Jake Paul is gonna knock out Ben Askren. I've been saying this over and over again, and you know what? I might be wrong, but however, I do not believe that this is the case in this situation. But we will see on March 17th, and I don't know what everyone else is thinking about this. I am looking for this fight, and also on top of that, I believe that the pay-per-view is gonna do well. And even Ben Askren, he said he is doing this for a paycheck, because he believed that this is going to be an easy payday for him. I disagree, but you know what? No, but it's not going to be an easy payday. It's just the fact that he's going to come in, he's going to lose, and he's going to collect his paycheck. So, is that an easy payday? I guess, because if you are a fighter, but how about your pride? How about your record? How about everything that you have accomplished previously before you get to this stage? Does he want to be known as one who's like a circus fight? Okay. You know what? Huh. I would do it to get my ass knocked out for like who knows how much. Ben Askren did mention that this is gonna be his biggest payday ever in the combat world. He mentioned that when he was on Errol Hawani show. So Ben, kudos to you, man. You are making your money. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I would like to see what you're doing. Like, how are you getting prepared for this fight? Because I said this before, as you guys are watching this, Jake Paul's taking this very seriously, because he is not here to lose. Because when Jake Paul wins this, he is. If you guys have seen my previous video, if you have not, please go take a look. I believe that this is one of the 2 steps that Jake Paul must need to do to get to his ultimate goal, which is to fight against Conor McGregor. He must beat Ben Askren, this fight coming up. Fight number 2, he must beat either Dylan Dennis or Nate Diaz, and eventually his 3rd fight, which is 2-way after this fight, I believe that he would have a shot against Conor McGregor, and that would be a massive payday. And at the end of the day, guys, you could call Jake Paul whatever you want. Him and his brother Logan, these guys are no jokes. They know what they're doing. these guys, they did not get rich. They did not become famous by accident. These guys are an entrepreneur, and they know how to leverage their stardom. They know how to leverage the social media. They know how to leverage all the resource that they have within their disposal. So yeah, I am looking for this fight. My pick hasn't changed, and that is Jake Paul for the win. I am calling it right now. It's gonna be around. Excuse me. It's gonna be around 5. If it gets that far, I can see it go to round 5, and it's gonna be a round 5 TKO or a round 5 KO for Jake Paul.